Okay, last time I thought we were on part 4, but it was actually part 5. Now this is part 6. Right, let's do this. Have to do all the way over there. Alright. Just going to check out the crew. What names have I entered and were not validated? Knifed by an unknown attacker. Okay. Clubbed by an unknown person. Right, okay. Okay. So, this chapter. Wait, just checking out. Yep, okay, I am recording.
On your toes.
Go back quick!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
That guy. That's one of the Russians. This guy has 2 memories. The first memory... Where was it? Okay. In that memory, there's a lot of people present because it's just at night and there's like everyone in their hammocks and you can't identify everyone. So it's not a very useful one, but we know that he was just alive at that moment. And this memory. And then he dies. We probably see him in a memory just before that, but we don't have any other memories yet, and his face is already blurred. So this is the only thing that we need to know of him. Basically, this is the idea. The only thing he says is "give it up," and we just know that this accent, basically. He was a seaman or topman. One of those. There's not many left. And that was an Irish accent. And he was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker for now, but we know it was an officer because of like his clothes and all. Like this guy. We know he's one of the captain's mate. Like this is the third mate. This is the first mate. He's probably the second or fourth mate. Like this guy or this guy is the second or fourth one. So once we get that one done, like we'll have all of them. So he was shot by an unknown officer. Right, heading out.
Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
家人，你们这么交代起。
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line.
地救，放进去救！
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
So that's 4 names in one. That's pretty impressive. So this guy is Hog Seng Lao. Hog. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hok Seng Lao. This is Miss Lin. Lim. This is Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf. There, the gunner. That's the gunner then. And he was accused of killing, I forgot his name, but we'll see when, yeah, this guy. So this is the painting that this guy did in the end. That's the artist. Right. He was shot by gun, by... We can't, but like, I'll show how we can tell. We can see that most of the shots just missed. This shot though didn't. So this guy killed him. That's Henry Brennan. Henry... Done. Just need to check out quickly. Nunzio Pasqua. Okay. So this guy is Nunzio Pasqua, and we'll see if he was really killed by this person.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senora Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
What's your step? Here, let me help you.
He was set up. So this is... I forgot his name. I'll recognize it when I see it, I guess. Nunzio Pasqua, there we go. And this is Senor Nikos. So we know it's going to be Nichols. It's one of the officers and the only one that has like... Yeah, that's the guy. Right. So he was knifed by the captain's second mate. Okay, so he was knifed. By the second mate. Also, very interesting thing now that we know. The guy who died later on was shot by the same person, Nichols. Gun by Nichols. No. Ready? Where did I go wrong? Murder. Knife by Edward Nichols, second mate. Shot by, gun by. I'll just check out the memory. I'll head out back there. Okay, so yeah. Edward Nichols, you were shot by... with a gun by Edward Nichols. He was Irish, very probably. Or Scottish. Maybe. Yeah, he was probably... Yeah, no, okay. People are gonna kill me for confusing Scottish and Irish. Yeah, there we go.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
I didn't check the memory. Alright, yeah, now that these are done, the crew. So, third mate, captain, first mate, second mate. This guy is definitely the fourth mate. It's like kind of easy to guess. So these are the stewards. First mate steward. Where's the captain steward? Oh, the captain steward is over there. Okay. So, first mate, second and third, and a fourth one, I think. Is that how it works? First mate, steward. No, wait, stewards are down there. Ship steward, captain steward, first, second, third, fourth mate steward. Okay. Right, this is better. Now, this guy. In the memories of the one that got crushed by the cargo, there was another body higher up. There.
Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
And this guy got killed by a fish thing. And this guy wanted to cook it, so he's very probably the cook. Thomas Sefton, who got killed by a tail. Fuck's sake! Just kidding. Okay, so yeah. Sorry if that was loud. I'll try not to be loud again. I hope you weren't wearing headphones. So this guy struck with a tail. Alright. These two guys.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？归来的，全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好，是啥人冤死的啊？你头壳脑壳血， very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Dodge. So, yeah. These two guys got spiked. This is one of the gods, yeah, here. We don't know his name yet, but we will at some point. And this guy, can I get, there we go. Don't know who he is, but he's a seaman or a topman, one of those. And he knows how to speak. Is that Chinese? Probably. And he definitely has an accent, so that could be a clue to who he is. If he's like one of the Chinese topmen, we'll see. Is there any Chinese topmen, Chinese seamen? No, okay, only topmen. Right. Who is this? We don't know. But he was spiked. He was spiked. And that's about all I know. Okay, we're going to go in a string of memories, and after that I'll have a break. First, this guy we know. This guy is Lars, the Danish, and this guy is the one who had an X marked on his thing. This guy is one of the Peters, the one that like clubbed Lars. Okay. So yeah, okay. That's the captain. And that's like the fish thingies. In this order then. We're gonna see backwards in time. The story is going to be a bit backwards. Alright. Very well. After 10 minutes I'm going to have a break and stop here for this video. Or just a bit more if I have time. I don't know. We'll see.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
And he got shot by none other than this guy, who we still don't know who he is, but that's fine. Everyone's dead, and those things are here, and we realize that they are kind of mermaids of sorts. Yeah. That glow is a shell. It was the thing in the box that we saw earlier on. And in the first episode, if you want to go back and see it, we see the captain talk about at some point about shells and how they are at the bottom of the sea. He was shot with a gun by someone that one of those 4 people, and we do not know which for now. Well, one of those 2 that are left, basically. This guy is the only one left. This guy. So in my other game it took me a while to understand what was happening to him, and he was actually burning to death. We still don't know who he can be. Yeah, I'm bored. Okay, just going to wait. We'll probably see the shell somewhere. I'm just curious. No. Oh yeah, there we go. There it was. So he burned to death. I'll leave it for later. Now we're going to see her memory. And there in the ocean, it's probably the shell, although I do not know why I can see it. I always thought like it was a reflection or something, but yeah, okay, so. So yeah, she's dead, and this thing is dead, I think. And he did a magic thing that caught their souls or whatnot, but they're still alive later on. It maybe just stunned them or something. And so yeah, so this guy very probably burned. So this guy very probably speared. He spiked one of those. careful, I'm gonna be demonitored. No, just kidding. So there's a bag here. This guy is hiding. And this guy sacrificed himself, kind of, I think. I don't know. So now we know then. But we don't really know how she died for now. We know that she's bleeding. We'll see in previous memories. That's the next one.
Oh, hey, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
O'Hagan, sir, are you still breathing? So this guy, stalking, was rowing, probably, and couldn't see the guy behind him. Are you still breathing? So this is probably O'Hagan. This guy with a pipe. This guy with a pipe is one of the Russians. I think. I don't know. But he is getting, like, pulled down. And she is being clawed. So now we know how she died. Clawed by a terrible beast. I don't remember which one of the Russians it was, but yeah, this guy, one of the Russians. And this guy is probably O'Hagan. And this guy was knifed. He's a steward who got knifed. And he's probably the second mate steward, since he's like going away with him. So second mate steward knifed by that guy, which we do not know his name. This guy is probably gonna get drowned. Yeah.
Keep rowing!
你没过来呀、别这样。
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
This guy speared. This other guy, who's also one of the Russians, has also been drowned. Guy with a pipe. I do not remember which one it was. I should have written down the number. We'll see then. Spiked, speared, one of those. Spiked. I'll just put spiked. Give us a weapon. Mother of God. Okay, give us a weapon. He got spiked.
Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Now we know who he is for some reason. I don't know how we're supposed to guess. Those last memories. I have it. Hold on. Bang! The chest. Okay. Right. Okay, he was named. Silly me. Silly me. He was named. Okay, so yeah. Keep spiked. Bang. Good. Alright, so unholy captives. This guy burned to death. Yes, this is true. This is true. So this is not true, apparently. Hagen, you still breathing? No, that was not him. Unless it's not spiked and instead it's speared. We'll see. We'll see. We do know that this guy then was shot by passenger. I forgot the name. Okay, this guy now. By process of elimination, we know he is the only one left. There we go. The only passenger left. This guy. That's 1 out of 3. Shit, what was his name? Tan. Okay. Nichols was shot by can. Okay. Was he instead speared by a beast? No, okay, so he was spiked, but it was not, this was not O'Hagan then. Okay, that's interesting. So, was this O'Hagan? Yes, it was. Right, I'm going to do one last thing and then I will stop for now. Crosses are dead people and slashes are that we didn't find their bodies, basically. So these are the two people we saw drowned, the two Russians. These guys. So drowned by a terrible beast. Drowned by a terrible beast. So we could just like swap them around since there's only two people, but I'm gonna do this the smart way because I play this game to feel smart. Okay. Just kidding. Oh, I can right click actually to, instead of pressing on E. I was always pressing on. No, wait, this doesn't do the same thing, does it? No, I don't know. Never mind. Where was the body? It was, yeah, okay, I remember now. The pipe could be found near which hammock? Was it 45? It was probably 45. 47, okay. So I remember that was the one. Okay, so 47. That would be the only other Russian that's left. This guy. Cool. So now we have 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 people that we know for sure. This guy, we don't know for sure who he is. I'm not going to try around. Unless it's like, he's probably the one who was like, oh, they speak strange things. They keep saying strange things about monsters. So he does understand Chinese. So is he Chinese himself? We can try and see. Is like, there's only 4 Chinese topmen, so we'll try around and see. It turns out he was. Okay. I don't know if I should feel bad for just trying around and guessing like that. Not a lot of unknown fates left, which is pretty nice. Guess I'll come back in the next episode.